Kairos Alive combines music, dance, storytelling, and community engagement to create transformative experiences for people of all ages. Their dynamic and inclusive performance embrace the power of movement and creative expression, bringing people together to celebrate the beauty of aging. So without further ado, Kairos Alive.
Well, thank you for being here. What we do is we like to do things together. So this isn't for you or to you, it's with you. So we hope that you feel comfortable enough to maybe tap your toe or, move your shoulders a little bit or just listen. But this is a perfection-free zone. So we thought we'd have a little fun to start. Okay. This is our theme song. So
and it's called Dance Together.
Dance Together. And the lyrics are really easy. La. Everybody know that? La 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 la. Try it with me. La 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 la. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna sing. I wanna sing. I'll bring my grandma. We'll do our thing. That's right. Dance together, young and old. Everybody's story told. La 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. I wanna dance. I wanna sing. Yes, I do. I'm bringing my neighbors. We'll do our thing. Oh yeah, dance together, young and old. Everybody, everybody's story told. Oh, la 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 la. Oh yeah, woo! La 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 la. I invite you to maybe get those hands dancing. Give her a little hand. Here we go. Maybe elbows. Some shoulders. La 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 la. Everybody, come on. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you. Well, we're from not all of us, most of us here are from the U.S. My name is Maria, and I started Kairos Alive almost 24 years ago. And to my right is my daughter.
Hello, my name is Parker. I'm so honored to be on this stage with these amazing friends and dear colleagues and new friends. And I come from Minneapolis, Minnesota, in that far northern region of the United States. And I'm just so glad to be here. And next to me,
Hello everyone, my name is Vlad. I'm from the north part of Chile, right next to Peru and Bolivia. But I lived in Minnesota and I met Kairos Alive a few years ago, and I'm so happy to be able to, join forces and bring this beautiful art to our people, our community.
And hi, I'm Christopher. from Minneapolis, and Parker's my daughter, Maria's my wife, Tom is my son-in-law.
We met him at a dance hall.
And it's just a joy to be in the cohesion of this family and community with the song and the dance. So thank you for having us be here.
I'm Tom. I'm from Minnesota. As he said, I'm Parker's husband. And also with us today, a former teacher of mine who teaches here now brought us this great bass and drummer, Fix, you can introduce you.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Fix. My friend on drum, his name is Bubble. We are the former student of Bangkok University here in Thailand. Thank you.
So, our work is about inviting people to move, to have fun, because we know that moving is key, right? If we're not moving, we're not alive. And when I started this work, I was amazed to watch older adults just given a little opportunity to share their story, to share their gift. But it all started with moving, right? And I love it. This is just a quote that I just saw from the WHO Director General. The arts can be a powerful ally in our quest to improve health for all. And let me tell you, we see it happen over and over again. So what we're going to invite you to do this morning is just join in as you want and have a little fun with it. And hope that you feel a little bit of well-being as we wake up in the morning.
We invite you to a place and a space in your body that feels comfortable. So as Maria spoke to, my mom here spoke to, do what feels good to you, right? There's no right or wrong. Being a part and taking part in something is just being present, whatever, and participating, however that means to you. For us, we know that moving is good for us, but moving together. We talk so much about social isolation. Well, we're here as both professional and non-professional caregivers, but we come to you as professional artists who work as educators, healers, activists, and that intersection of health and healing. Because for us, science and arts are always together, right? It reminds us that when we be in a space in our body, we're in a space to be free. And we all have creativity. We all have imagination, right? So that's how we love sharing and working with older adults, wherever they are. And so that idea of intergenerational participatory dance, music, and story, and liberating its power to nurture and heal. I think it's time to start moving. So we do a show now on Zoom. We call it Kairos Clubhouse. So we're going to invite you into the show a little bit. And I'm going to suggest a way of moving. You just move how you want. And if you be willing to reach your arms, if you want to reach up high, or if you want to reach just a little bit, or your finger, or your eyebrow, it goes like this. You reach up, you reach down, you reach up, you reach down, you reach side, other side, side, the other side. You reach up, you reach down, you reach up, you reach down. Looking good. Side, other side, side, other side. We're going to try that again. Up, we go down. All right, and we're gonna go side. Now we're gonna try the second part. Make some sound. I count to 4. If you can stomp your feet, try that. 3, 4. Then you're gonna give yourself a hug and open wide. In and out. Again, count 1, 2. Yeah, make some noise. Oh, yeah.
Give a hug, open wide. Hug, open wide. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could shake those shoulders a little bit if you want to do it fast, you can. So we start up, we go down. We go up, we go down. You go side, side, side. All right, I love it. And up, you go down. You go up, you go down. You go side, other side. Now the 4, here we go. We go 1, 2. You can stand if you want. You go in, you go out. In, all right, yeah,
So it's finger popping time. Get those fingers popping, finger popping, up and down, popping time.
side.
Next part, I feel so good, and that's a real good sign. Oh, it's finger. Oh yeah, finger popping time, side to side. Oh, it's finger. Oh, finger popping time. I feel real good sign. How about some in and out? We go in, out, in, out, in and out. That's right. All right. In and out. We're moving our hips too. That's right. In and out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's take it into our shoulders.
You can stand up if you want.
Up and down we go. Up, down. Up and down. You go side and side, side and side. We go up, down, up and down. We go a side and a side and a side and side. A 1 and 2, a 3 and 4. We go in, out, in and out. When it's finger popping time. Sing it with me. Finger popping, popping time. I feel so good. I feel so good. And that's a real good sign. That's a real good sign. I feel so good. And that's a real good sign. I feel so good when I'm dancing with all of you. And that's a real good sign. I'll find a big ending. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, our friend Frank told us about that song.
He did. We were at the Veterans Adult Day program,
Right next to the VA.
and we were really excited because I had this idea of doing a flash mob. Had never done it, and
Any flash mob folks
people,
out there?
and everybody.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
unison dance that can just pop up at any
That's
time.
right. So now you
Uh-huh.
know this. You can go anywhere and teach anyone. So
And
anyway,
that's what we do with it.
That's what we do with
Yeah.
it. And so just what we find is that we're always learning. Hey, I'm an elder now, but when I started this, I was like, how am I going to work with folks? Well, I just had to listen, right?
And
'Cause
our friend Frank,
Yeah.
we were talking about the twist, right? And we're talking about, ooh, that twist. You know that song? Come on, baby, let's do the twist. And we're talking about Chubby Checker, and our friend Frank, he said, no, Chubby Checker didn't write the twist. It was Hank Ballard in the Midnighters out of Chicago, which is where a lot of your music comes from, right? That Motown.
That's right.
And it turns out, maybe 1 or 2 years later, another friend, Elder, well, he ended up being on tour. He was a touring dancer with Hank Ballard in the Midnighters.
So what we found over the years is that when we open that door and go, just join us a little bit. What's some music that you enjoy? Let's try that. Can we move in our chairs? Because people would say, well, I used to dance, but I don't anymore. And I'm like, well, but you can move your little finger or you can move your shoulder. That's dancing. And one of the times we found out we had vaudeville singers. We found all these artists, but then just people that wanted to express themselves, right? Because at least what's happening in the US for us right now is it seems like people are yelling at each other all the time. What we find is that when we dance together, right, we find a language with that dance and music, a language that we share that is universal. So we want people to feel good. We want them to have hope. We want to have them have physical well-being, but it's cognitive as well, right? And social and emotional. And so that is why we keep on doing this work.
Dance is a place where all those things that, we were talking about, the hard truths, right? In our communities. But for us, dance and music are interchangeable, right? When we say dance, we mean dance and music. When we say music, we say music and dance. And at least in the dominant culture that I'm in the Twin Cities, art is still this performance, right? It's over here. And then there's the rest of us. And for us at Kairos, we believe that creativity and creatively engaging in ourselves is an empowering force.
So I invite you to try this with us, right? So we started creating this when we're moving and doing stuff online as well during COVID. But we found that it works, even across the screen, because it's about engaging, right? It's about going, you matter. I am so glad you came today. We couldn't do this without you. And it's really true. I'm glad you came today, because we couldn't do this without you. So we have this saying that we go, I see you, and you see me. I am connected, and I feel free. And then you can do a shake, right?
So try that with us. We're going to reach out as we say,
Reach to each
sing
other.
or say,
I
see you. And you see me. I feel connected. And I feel free. I see you. And you see me. I feel connected. Bring those hands together. Beautiful circle. And I am feeling free. So I invite you to take that affirmation, right, of saying hello to someone. Try it to maybe someone at your table, or if I'm saying it here to you on the stage, we're gonna try offering it to each other so someone at your table, I know it's sort of scary. I see you, and you see me. I feel connected. But we started late, so I'm assuming we get to go a little more, right? So, well, see, that's kind of fun, huh? How you feeling now? You been good? Better? You know, as artists, we love working with researchers, with scientists, and the studies that we have been able to do and have other people do on us, or do about us, is that it turns out that people do feel better. And the other one that I love is that people feel valued, right? And isn't that what we want to create here in our work? That people feel valued. Because in our work, we've always said that we want to bring elders in the center of intergenerational community. And so we find if we're working with a group of kids from high school and older adults, when they start finding out that elder has done the Charleston, and can even still do it in a wheelchair, they're like, oh. So we start giving an opportunity for us to be together, right? That and that we can be peers. And that caring is so important.
Maria?
Yes.
I just want to really chip in really quick. I'm a musician and I have a bigger band in Minneapolis. I play traditional music from South America. And I was playing one time, before I knew Kairos, I was playing for this community of elders, and I was just playing the music for them. but I wasn't really interacting. I was just giving entertainment, right? And then I saw these people show up, teach the elders how to be in the middle of the show, right? They started asking me questions and telling me what to do, and this connection started of the artist, the community, and the extra element that puts everything together. And I think that's why I love Kairos, and we were able to bring the elders in the center, you know, and make them part of the community.
Right. So we just have a few minutes here, but we want to offer something that we started learning. I've always wanted to dance the tango, and I don't know how to dance the tango, but we came up with a chair dance, and I realized we don't have any chairs, but you're in the chairs, and we called it the heart tango.
Because in our work, it's all about adaptations. I'm disabled. I manage chronic pain, and I have a brain injury. And so with memory loss and word finding issues, I'm always having to ask for this idea of more help. And when I think about the community that I'm a part of as a disabled person, you know, every time I ask for help, I'm connected to more and more people. And I just turned 39 years old. I'm now a new mom. And as a disabled mom, so much of my worth as a woman is connected to how much I can do. And when I'm remembering, and when I'm in this space of Kairos, I'm in a space of care for myself. And so I show up in this work first and foremost in healing in relationship to myself and the world.
And so that's why we call this work choreography of care. How can we navigate, whether we're a teacher, a doctor, how can we navigate and create care? What if your patient, what if your client,
What if your policymaker, your colleague,
was your dance partner? How would you be with them?
how would you reach out to them?
So, tango dancers, if you are out there, please come on the front here. The rest of us will start. Remember that reacher we're doing? So will you reach to us with one arm? Reach. Now, it's just not reach. It's reach.
Reach.
And reach. And reach. Now bring it back to your heart. Try again. Reach. And reach. Other arm. Other arm. Reach. And heart. And right.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho.
Now feel it. Bring it in. Yes. We'll do it to you. You do it to us. Reach. And reach. Okay, this is where you get to turn to someone around across the room.
Quiero
Reach.
tenerte
And
muy
reach.
cerca, mirarte a los ojos y estar junto a ti.
And reach.
Pero que tal
All
vez
right.
mañana
Reach. Beautiful.
estaré muy
Reach.
lejos, muy lejos.
Now across the room. Turn around and reach to someone. And reach. Beautiful.
Bésame
Reach. That's
mucho,
again. And heart. Someone else. Reach.
como si fuera esta
And
noche
reach.
la
And
última
reach. And heart. Beautiful. Reach.
Bésame,
And reach.
bésame
And reach.
mucho.
And heart. And reach.
Tengo miedo a
And
perderte,
reach.
perderte
And
después.
And heart. And reach.
Como tengo a
And
perderte,
And
perderte.
now take it in. So please be our allies. Please share your imagination, your creativity with the people that you work with, because we all have gifts to share, right? But especially older adults, we have an opportunity to put them in the center of our intergenerational community. And we love doing with dance and music. So we're gonna take it out with a song that you know,
Maria,
actually
Maria?
two songs you know. You want to say something?
Yep. I just want to point out, I want to invite you to consider this conference as a ceremonial time. Consider the whole conference as a ceremonial time. And what does ceremony do from the perspective of anthropology? It reconciles psychological, social, and spiritual dilemmas and returns communities to healthful equilibrium. So I urge you to pay attention to this dynamic internally, both as you personally, socially, and for some of us, spiritually. See what happens. Thank you.
Do it with joy and a big smile. It never hurts to try. Here we go. Shake it, oh, baby.
Shake it, oh, baby.
Out of your chair and shine. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, let's work it on that. Work it on. All right, Mr. Jones. Work it on that.
You know you're shaking it, girl.
Shake it now.
Come on, shake it a little closer.
Shake it a little closer.
Let me know that you're mine.
Let me know that you're mine.
Para bailar, la bamba, para bailar la bamba se necesita una poca de gracia pa' mí, pa' ti, allá arriba y arriba, por ti seré, let me hear you, I know you know this part. Hey, 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 bamba, bamba, epa, bamba, here we go, here we go, bamba, bamba,
Down, you take it side, 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 down you go, up, down, you go, side, 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 you go, 1, 2, 4, you go, again, you go, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Twist and shout. Come on, baby now.
Come on, baby.
Come on, let's work it on now.
Work it on out.
Well, shake it, baby now. Well, shake it, baby now. Well, shake it, baby now.
Thank you for
Gracias.
this great big love.